Hi, welcome back to Rachel's Reviews. Today I am finishing up the series on the Little Debbie ice creams. I have some exciting news that I was able to snag the coveted Nutty Bars one. I was grocery shopping at Walmart the other day and just passed by where they normally are, not expecting to find them because they've been out of stock forever. And this one was there, so I'm really excited. I'm going to do this one last. So today I'm doing Nutty Bars and Zebra Cake. I like both of these Little Debbie snacks. People hate on Zebra Cakes because they're very plain. They are. I love cake. I love fancy cake. I like plain cake. I like boring cake. I don't really care. Obviously, there are cakes I like better than others, but I'll take any cake I can get for the most part. I still have standards, but like if I just want a Little Debbie snack cake, a Zebra Cake will be just fine. So we'll start with that one. It's a vanilla ice cream and it has cake pieces and I believe it has a fudge swirl. So let's open it up and take a look. Okay. So it looks pretty underwhelming like most of them off the bat. You can see the vanilla base and the fudge swirl. We'll see if I can find any little cake pieces in this first couple bites. Just digging around a little to see what I can find. There were no cake pieces there. I have yet to find a cake piece. Oh, maybe that was a cake piece. Let's try this bite. I don't know if, oh, I see. So the cake is like, you're probably not going to be able to see this, but the cake is very like into the ice cream. So the texture is not really that noticeable. It kind of just goes into the ice cream. Especially since this is that super cheap, light, fluffy, air pumped ice cream, which is fine, but you can't really taste the cake because of it. The flavor is very boring. The vanilla base is fine. It's a vanilla base. The chocolate swirl helps, but it's not an interesting chocolate. And then, like I said, these cake pieces are just kind of there. I'm wishing this had some kind of frosting swirl because that's what I like about cake in general is the frosting, and like I wish it had this like filling of the Zebra Cake somewhere in there. And I'm not getting that. This is, I think last time I had said I was most disappointed by the oatmeal cream pies, and I think that was just because oatmeal cream pies are my favorite, but this is the most underwhelming of all of them. I don't know that I will even finish this pint at any point in my life. It's really boring. I guess if I have no other option and I'm dying for ice cream, I just still don't know that I would reach for this. So honestly, this is like a 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 yums from me on that one. So let's hope that Nutty Bars helps this day get a little better. So the Nutty Bars is a peanut butter ice cream, which I'm really excited about. And then it has, I believe it has like a fudge swirl and then wafer or chocolate coated wafer pieces in it. So it looks pretty much the same from the top as all of them have. Let's see what we can find in there. Okay, so there's some good amounts of filling here in this bite. I don't know what is what in terms of wafer pieces versus chocolate swirl, but let's give it a try. Well, this is the best one of all of them. So the swirl is really good. And the wafer pieces taste exactly like Nutty Bar pieces, which is, I would say, the first time that any of these has truly tasted like the snack itself. They aren't as crispy as I would like, But obviously they've been sitting in ice cream, so they can only stay so crispy. But this, I definitely will be finishing this at some point. It is very good. A peanut butter ice cream was the smartest choice because all their other bases have been so boring and bland. And if they've done like a peanut butter swirl with like a vanilla base, it wouldn't have been as good. And it's not the most amazing peanut butter ice cream I've ever had, but considering it's still this, you know, cheap, fluffy ice cream, it's pretty good. The wafer pieces seem to be more, there's more of them than the other ice creams, like where the fillings were far, what is the saying? Something far between, I don't know. You know, it's the weekend. I don't know what that phrase is right now. But few and far between. That's the phrase. All right. Anyways, this one seems to have a good amount of filling. The fudge swirl is nice, adds that chocolate peanut butter flavor to the whole thing. And then when you bite into a little wafer piece, it's really nice. I had a feeling this would be the best one based on the description and that it was peanut butter ice cream. And I'm so excited that I found it because it is the best one. Okay. So this one, I would give, I mean, it's still not the best ice cream in my life. So I'm going to give it like an 8 out of 10 yums because it tastes like the Little Debbie snack, has a good amount of filling, and is a good base ice cream considering that it's still very cheap ice cream. So yeah, this is the winner, Nutty Bars, of the whole series. The loser, we have both the winner and the loser today. The loser is Zebra Cakes. Yeah. The most disappointing in terms of what I was hyped for versus how it was definitely the oatmeal cream pies. I was very sad about that. This is definitely the most underwhelming, but I wasn't as hyped about it as I was the other one, so it's not as disappointing, but this is still the worst one. So if you can snag the Nutty Bars, I would say try to snag it. If you can't, I don't know that I would really worry about the rest, unless you're just curious. Like I said, they're $2.50 a pint, so it's not that expensive, and I don't know, it's not a big risk if you do go for it. So, all right, that is that for this series, and let me know what you'd like me to review next. It can be food, it could be, I mean, I buy a lot of candles, so I have plenty of my candles that I could, you know, go through and review. Or if there's like fast food trends or anything you want to see, I can try to do that. So let me know in the comments, and as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.